Hello, I'm Henry from Charter Solent. Going to do a quick walkthrough video of Mango, which is our Princess F55 flybridge. We bought a brand new in 2023, and as such it's the newest boat of its type for charter in the Solent. So going to do a walkthrough so you can see what you get with a day out on the boat. We're on the bathing platform here. This is what's called a high-low platform. So this platform actually hydraulically goes up and down, and so if you want to go swimming we can lower the bathing platform into the water, and also if you're going to do scattering of ashes, we can do that from here, and either we can have it at this height or we can lower it down a little bit. But you board the vessel on here, and then from here go up into the cockpit. So I'm 6'2" and a generously proportioned chap, and as you can see, a lot of space. This cockpit is quite an adaptable space, so if the weather isn't particularly nice we can put covers all the way around to enclose it, or a day like today we can have it open, and when we're going along at speed this is quite a nice place to sit. You don't get too much buffeting from the wind. You're kind of protected by the boat, and also if we're at anchor and there's any breeze, we tend to be downwind here, so this is quite a nice protected area, but it gives you a good view out, and you can comfortably seat sort of 5 or 6 people in here quite easily. And then we can also link this through then into the saloon, which is the inside area. As we come into the boat, you'll go past the galley. This is where your hostess bases herself. This is her sort of command centre. So we've got refrigeration, so we can provide drinks, and also possibly a cheeky little afternoon cream tea as well, if you want that. And that's all from here. And this serves, as I say, both the inside and the outside areas. Walking through from the galley, we come through into this a lovely spacious saloon or sitting area. The benefit, or one of the benefits of being such a new boat, is the volume of the boat increases. If you look at an older boat, even of a similar length, they'll feel a lot smaller inside, but 55 feet is quite a generous sized boat for the Solent, and because it's modern and a good design, you get all sorts. You get kind of width of the boat, you get these lovely big open windows, so you can kind of see, particularly if we're in somewhere like Newtown Creek or the Beaulieu River, you can be inside and see out. A lot of seating, so we can genuinely cater for sort of 12 people inside if the weather turns, and particularly if we use the enclosed cockpit space to the back there, it keeps everyone nice and comfortable and dry. If you compare it to a sports style boat, you tend to get kind of a space which tends to go, you can get kind of wet and cold if it starts raining, but you won't do on this. And then leading down from here you would go down to the lower decks, and that gives you a forward VIP cabin, a side cabin, and a full beam master cabin, which, as they say on MTV, is where the magic happens. But more importantly, we've got 2 freshwater luxury bathrooms on there. So we've got porcelain bowls, we've got freshwater single touch electric flush toilets and so on. So we've got 2 of those down below, which is nice to see. We'll now go outside, and we can now go upstairs onto the flybridge. So this is the flybridge, the kind of upstairs area, and again it's huge. We can once again genuinely get 12 people up here. 2 kind of U-shape or C-shape seating areas. Table, we can serve drinks and so on up here. Helm position is at the front, and that's generally where I'll helm from on a charter. This area, if we're going along at speed, tends to be quite invigorating. You'll get kind of wind in your hair as you're going along here. I say if you don't want that, you can go down below in the cockpit, or indeed even in the saloon. And then when we're going down somewhere like the Beaulieu River, again it's quite nice because we're going slowly, and you can pop up here. You'll notice there's a cover. We have a bimini cover here, which can either be up as it is now, or we can electronically take it down, so this whole area is open, so you can either protection from the sun, or you can be in the sun to suit yourself. We've got one other area which you can go onto on the outside of the boat, which is in the bow of the boat, the front of the boat. I'll show you that now. So we also have a bow seating area here. Now when we're underway in the Solent, you can't get access to this area, but when we're at anchor or when we're going slowly, on somewhere like the Beaulieu River. Again, you can sit out here, and this is lovely. So pottering up and down the Beaulieu River, engines are behind you, and it's a really lovely peaceful, it's sort of silently gliding along as you sit on the bow of the boat. So that's a lovely area. A couple of the features on this boat, she's also got gyro stabilisation, and that's a very modern feature. It's about £100,000 option on this particular boat, and it takes the roll out of the boat, and so again it works both at anchor and going along, and particularly for someone like the hut, which is Colwell Bay, that can be quite exposed to westerly winds, which is the prevailing wind in the Solent, and it takes out the roll and makes it a much more stable platform. So that's quite a clever thing, the gyro stabilisation, and this boat has it. It's engine-wise got a pair of Volvo D13 900 engines, so it gives it a top speed of over 30 knots. Or alternatively, we can go at displacement speed, taking advantage of the gyro stabilisation, much more economic and slower displacement cruising. So again, we can cater for different audiences there. I hope you found it useful. As I say, my name's Henry, we're Charter Solent, and this is Mango, our Princess F55 flybridge.